Hello.
Oh.
We did it. I think I'm unmuted. If I'm not, let me know. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It feels like we just did this yesterday. February flies by. Welcome, everybody. My name is Nick, aka Goknek. I'm the project and development lead of Momentum, joined with some of my lovely team members here to answer. Oh, wow, an immediate blender.
What did I do?
I don't even have Blender installed. Shit. All right. Well.
Oh no.
All right, that's fine. We'll get to it. Relort. This might be a Blender stream, actually. But yeah, we're here to answer some of your burning questions that you may have, mainly in chat. But yeah, I guess we can introduce ourselves, and then we'll go. We're just gonna play Momentum and hang out with you guys today. Yeah, should be pretty chill. Though we're getting there. Hello, Walter. You're already disrupting. Let's go. But yeah, we'll just go down the list, starting with Panzer.
Hello.
Talk about.
I'm Panzer.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Introduce myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Panzer. I've been working on run styles lately, which is a full stack change, requires engine changes, web backend changes, web front end changes. And also I've been working on BSP convert changes as well. So I've been kind of all over the place working on tools, map porting tools, Quake 3 map porting, and full stack development. So I've had too much going on, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's a deep system. It's a deep system that goes, across the entire stack as we have, right? Like, because it's a fundamental change to how runs are being submitted, the type of runs, right? Like that we accept, and then like the sub leaderboard of that, right? But it's exciting, and we showed it off in the last Q&A, and it is basically about to be merged in. To be so, 0.10.6 is looking like the release that's going to have it. Sorry about 0.10.5 not having it, but we had to get some bug fixes out. So we pushed it without it. It wasn't quite ready for that, but 0.10.6 should have it.
I think everything is working, but Gordy wanted to refactor some things on my website changes.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
I can't remember exactly what it was. But that was something you mentioned to me earlier as well. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of refactoring on top of your stuff once it gets merged, because all the stuff I'm doing is quite a lot. Some stance-related stuff in.
Yeah, I was surprised how involved those changes got.
Yeah, I mean, leaderboard generation is really complicated, basically. And it's quite hard to test, but important to test. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tom.
Yeah, I'm Tom. Been doing quite a bit of web dev lately. What else was I doing? Bits and pieces. I've not been super active on Momentum the last couple of months, but I've been getting back into things in the last sort of week or so. Where am I going? I don't remember this.
I've never played these bonuses.
Okay.
Holy
This
shit.
map sucks. Let's go play Omnibus.
All right.
I think it's been
Rank
based
system.
though. Oh, wait, do we have
Actually, I don't even know what you're working on. It sounded like rank system stuff. And just query optimization.
Query optimization we will do soon. Oh, new AHOP map. Let's do that. We'll do Omnibus first, and we'll do the
Okay.
So right now, I guess in terms of like consequential stuff, you could think of what I'm working on as like run deletion. So like we have a bunch of cheated runs right now, which honestly isn't that important for us. Like we know that it's pretty easy to cheat in Momentum right now. We don't have any cheat. None of the cheating we've seen has been very interesting, to be honest. Like it's just kind of exactly what you'd expect. People fucking around with timescale, just city repos. All of that stuff will be trivially detectable once we have AC in.
Yeah.
But yeah, some is really obvious and blatant, and so we were gonna we'll delete those runs. I think we've banned, I don't know, 4 or 5 people that have been submitting junk stuff. But right now we don't actually have deleting runs, so once we get that in, we'll purge just all of their runs.
I don't understand what these people get out of cheating. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They're not testing anything. They're just, and the leaderboards aren't even competitive. Like,
Yeah,
so
that kind of cheating, the really blatant stuff, I don't really get. Like, I guess it is just kind of, script kiddie stuff. Like, it's fun to just try and kind of pen test. It's just a bit weird to be kind of pen testing something that is not finished and open source. Like, otherwise you can go and look at our backend code right now. We don't have any like closed source AC stuff. We will in the future. Obviously, that stuff will be closed. But like right now, you can just see how you can submit fake runs. Like, it's just, yeah. In fact, we even have like our end-to-end test. We have some stuff that's like basically just a cheap run submitting tool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just probably for the fun of it. But it's funny because like while we might be wiping times, we won't necessarily be wiping bans. So
No, yeah,
like
I think those people, like, they're clearly
probably
doing it for like the attention, not to like actually try and find issues with stuff. There's one guy that was kind of interested in that, but
yeah.
I mean, the reality of it is, it's just not that much to test for right now because we kind of know what's not done.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and it's just the ways to cheat right now are just so simple that, like, I mean, it just isn't very interesting. But I think, that is one of the annoying things about doing anti-cheat is that writing cheats, as far as I know, seems quite fun, right? If you want to do lots of low-level programming and stuff, like writing cheats sounds quite enjoyable. It's just at the same time shitty.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing cheats for a project, like no one's getting paid to fucking find solutions and ways to ban you. But anyway,
But yeah,
cheating's
we'll
always
have
been a thing. Like, it's just a reality of any competitive game.
But speaking of cheating and everything, like we are eventually working on systems that are going to help us with that. So run deletion's one of them.
Oh yeah,
We're going to have a report system as well. So if anything starts slipping through, we can get alerted to it. On top of any potentially bad behavior in the future. And then we're going to be working on automated systems that help flag things right in the future. So
yeah.
there will be anti-cheat in the future, but that is one of the bullet points that you acknowledge when you first play Momentum. It's just it's not in place right now, but it's coming. By before 1.0, we're gonna be testing it,
I mean,
right?
yeah.
And that'll be fun. But yeah,
Lack of AC is like the main thing stopping us releasing 1.0, right?
right.
1.0 is pretty much
And
when
a
we
rank
have perfect
point system
leaderboards.
and rank.
Yeah, but even something like that could come afterwards. Like,
True. Yeah.
rank points. One of the fun things with the rank point system, which maybe we'll talk about more in a bit, is we'll just be able to recalculate rank points on the fly just
Yeah.
from current runs.
It is.
Which
Yeah.
is
It's
really
based
nice.
on
'Cause
how well
that was,
you've done. Yeah. So it's just
well,
your PB.
it's just based on your position on current leaderboards. Like,
Yeah.
if you, so there's nothing that means that you need some like time ordering or something where like you have to, like, I guess, some system like ELO or something, those kind of ranking systems, like as far as I know, I don't think those are systems you can like run back and like redo everything. I guess you probably can, actually. You have like all the stats but like if one thing's dependent on another thing, then I don't know what I'm saying. But like, anyway, with our stuff at least, like we'll be able to just tweak the ranking algorithm and just ranks will change. And we'll do that quite a bit at first. In fact, we might write an entirely new algorithm. There was like a really long discussion that happened like 6 or 7 years ago now, or started around then, for like how the rank point algorithm should work, and people wrote like Google Docs and long stuff, and then since then we just haven't used it. Like, we have it in code, but we've not displayed it anywhere or really actually even been calculating it properly.
Yeah.
So
The
whether that's
old
actually a good
backend was
system kind
doing
of
it?
remains to be seen.
I think the old backend was
Yeah,
doing
I
it, but
think I think I
think it
just
was so
turned it
far
off after a bit just because it was
pointless
annoying and
CPU
slow. But
cycles. Yeah.
I don't think we ever implemented like an overall leaderboards. We just did it so like every run you submitted had a rank XP associated with it.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've ever had a system for like showing like rank leaderboards for a game mode to people publicly.
Yeah.
And yeah, like sorry, what am I doing? I'm thinking about how bad at surf I've gone.
I can't beat the stage either. This is my skill check. I
The
think I'm
180
still tier
bit.
3
I don't know.
surfer.
This is, yeah, I guess, yeah, I think we rank this as tier 4 in the new system, but I don't know if it is.
What happened to the B-hop zones?
Where?
There was no B-hop zones.
On this map?
Yeah.
They're meant to be.
Yeah.
Where can you be hub?
Like in the end of the stages.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. But yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so the ranking algorithm, like, we'll mess around with stuff and we'll see how well it works. But like,
Yeah.
so we'll try out the current one first, but like we will scrutinize that, and we're not necessarily tied to something just because people decided it like 6 years ago and then didn't really test it. But yeah, so yeah, the new leaderboard stuff, basically run deletion. Run deletion we kind of get for free once I finish the more complicated thing I'm doing at the moment, which is, I guess briefly right now, like the rank of a run on a leaderboard is stored in the database. Like there's a column in the database that says rank. More streams, maybe. Yeah, I'll try to find more time for and that's just really slow having a column there, because if you have a really big leaderboard and someone gets a new run, then you have to update like everyone's rank, and it's really slow.
Yeah.
And so basically what you can do is make Postgres, the database, calculate it like on request, and you have to faff around with stuff quite a bit to make it really fast. But it is really fast now. It can do tables, like leaderboards that have 1 million runs. It can fetch like any position in there in about 30 milliseconds, which is pretty fast.
Pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah, which is nice. And what's nice is because then right now, like if we did run dilution, we just have to do that code to like go in and like fix up everyone's rank when a run gets deleted. And we know we wanted to do the window function approach for a while already. What am I doing? Where am I going? So I wanted to do this first, and then all we do is we just delete that leaderboard run entry, and then the rank effectively has changed because it's just.
There's also the funny like numbered ranks too that we that we have right now. Where
Yeah,
like
I thought that was
places.
in the leaderboards, but actually it is on the back end.
No,
yeah, and for some reason it's just. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I'm too bad for this. Let's go play the Lego map.
Okay.
I no failed it.
Wait, what one is it? Mosaic? Cool,
is it in? But did it just get a Mosaic? Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, I think the zones are outdated.
Oh, it's not letting me play it. It was just updated. Let me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, do a refresh in it.
Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Okay. I'll play it eventually as well, but yeah.
I can't join. It says I have missing our outdated zones.
Yeah, that's what we were having. Just refresh and you'll get it. Well, like this art style. It's nice. I've not really played any A-Hop in a while.
Wait, watching people A-Hop in third person is kind of funny.
Oh, I was like, why are you just standing in the? Okay, my bad. As in
Oh, it's complicated.
Oh, okay.
Can't play A-Hop because my binds suck.
Once Walter's
yeah, you gotta
doing this, I'll play it too.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
I should just like an A-Hop.cfg.
Yeah, A-Hop is the one mode where I have quite different keybinds from other ones, because I have mouse 1 is walk, and mouse 2 is duck, which I don't always use. Sometimes I use control for it as well, but. And I don't have anything bound to toggle duck because I can't be asked. But yeah, so yeah, run deletion soon, and that'll be funny because we will just nuke a bunch of runs. And
yeah, I see a couple cheated runs on Surf.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't really matter that much, but people complain about it, and it is like people just wanting attention, and it's not great to give it to them, but at the same time, like who cares?
Yeah, it's
this map seems pretty cool. I would play this in defrag, but defrag is not compatible with AHOP because of the tick rate.
Compatible.
Ooh.
Oh, as in like the
Like
lobby.
the lobby, yeah.
Shame.
I mean, it looks playable in defrag, I think.
Wasn't
Oh my
I
God.
believe it was Lumia doing tests around like just full sending, or not full sending, but just like sending like data
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
it seemed to work. We just weren't sure if it would be.
Yeah, if it would scale.
I'd
This the end? Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Rank
I'd
17.
like to talk to Rio about how hard it would be to get tick rate independent lobbies.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is like it seemed to work when we were testing it, but like we don't know if how reliable it is.
So third person
Like-
spectating would be fine, technically, because it's just position, and like I feel like that would be okay. Like that would be doable, but I'm not sure. It might be such a hack inside of MomTV netcode that like
Wait, why
might not.
does third person affect it?
As in, like, remember when you spectate, you're syncing like entity state, and that could be where maybe like the delta and was it snapshot like packets are misaligned because you're running at a lower tick rate than what's being
Yeah.
sent, or not being sent, but rather like the tick number might be weird. Like the game might be expecting data at a lower rate than it's getting, and so maybe it might, I don't know, it might like hiccup or something, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see if it's possible, and it could be something that we look into after maybe once we get a bunch of other things done, with specifically like run validation and the bigger ticket things, and then yeah, looking into these improvements around like lobbies, because we also still have a ton of lobby issues that have not been very apparent, unfortunately, with I've been adding a bunch of vprof nodes, which are just markers in our code that tell us how long something is taking. So whenever we have stutters, you can actually have, like from lobby, join lag, you can have a report that we can understand because it tells us function names or like the names of the vprof nodes that we have. And every single one of those vprof alerts have or reports have just been Steam running callbacks. And we have vprof nodes on all of our callbacks, and none of them are showing up in the report. So right now, all we have is Steam is just lagging, or our report is broken. And it could be technically 50-50 on it, because yeah, I'm not sure why on Linux I don't get join lag. It doesn't happen. I don't know. I don't know. Is it just that much more efficient? Is it a Windows only bug? Is it? And so yeah, I feel like
people had it on Linux, right? Like
I feel like yeah. Oh, that's the end. Nice. Okay. I feel like yeah, it's just like well, first of all, I feel like I complain about this every stream, but it's just like we add the things that we can to try to debug it, and then if we aren't getting the information we need, then we can't act on it. It's just kind of like, well, Steam API run callbacks is being called, and then something's taking a while in that function. And then on top of that, we also have, what is it? Joining a lobby and not being able to connect to other people. So, join lag is a one-time thing, and once it happens, then whatever. So there's something internal to the Steamworks API there. And then there's joining lobbies when there's still a lot of people on it and not connecting to them, because I guess there's connection rate limits that aren't documented. So we're going to have to send out a connection request like individually over like the course of like half a second between each people or something like that. Yeah, and then the third thing is there's a crash on exit. So if I were to leave this lobby and immediately shut down the game, like close the game, it crashes, because for some reason the fucking Steam networking sockets library stays connected even though we manually disconnect. Like we manually close all of the connections that we have, and it's just still connecting. And so when we shut down on Steam API shutdown, it hangs, it crashes in there, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? So yeah, very annoying, because I don't think any of this shit happened on the old API, but the old API is deprecated. Like, it's not recommended to be used anymore, and it's going to go away in the future. And it might even use the newer stuff under the hood anyway. So I don't even think we would have to actually go through and try to implement or use the old one. There's a bunch of debugging things I can try to do around, like, is it actually how we're doing connections and sending data? There's a lot of things I want to try, but that's going to require, like, a day where there's, you know, a bunch of people that can help out. Because to fix all of those issues, right, it's going to require quite a couple of people in a lobby. So it's frustrating. We know roughly, I guess, where it could be, but the problem is none of the markers that we have in place are telling us where it is. And it just seems to be a Steam API issue, and we don't know how to tell Valve to fix that. Because we can give them, you know, like, we could try to, I guess, make a video and, like, send them sample code, or maybe make a sample project and see if it happens. We know for a fact that if you do try to make multiple connections at once, that doesn't connect. We know that's something that somebody else ran into as well. So yeah, very cool. I mean, it's cool that they have anti, like, DDoS stuff, but, like, like, come on, like, document it somewhere, or, like, let us, like, throttle it, or, like, queue it or something. ETW trace, maybe. Yeah, maybe. For the Windows one.
Where am I going?
Yeah, that is true. It is technically only Windows. I have not noticed it.
No, I thought it has happened on Linux.
I haven't noticed it on my machine, so I don't know if it's also hardware dependent, maybe.
No, I swear there's been Linux people mention it.
So yeah, if lobby join lag happens to you on Linux, on any Linux build as well, please let us know. But so far, the people that have reported it have been Windows, and the function names that we're getting from it are just, you haven't gotten in a long time. Are you on Linux, Relort? Or Windows as well? Yeah. Same, right? Like, and so that's what's annoying. It's like, I can't, the only thing I can do on my end is either install a partition with Windows and debug there, or just rely on the vprof markers that we've added and reports coming in for that. Yeah. I don't know. It's rough. It's really annoying, because these are, otherwise we, like, we feel like we're doing everything correct with the APIs. Like, we're not doing that much. When someone joins you, like, we do a couple of events, but we're not firing a ton of really expensive ones, and it seems to only happen the first time. So it does seem like it's a low level, like, suck it fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Steam API does. We have the open source library that we could technically try to use, but then that would be like, we would have to host a stun server, which is like, was it the NAT traversal and, like, peer-to-peer, like, connection without exposing, I guess, IPs or something like that. Steamworks does that for you if you use the Steamworks API to do it. But yeah, it's rough. It's annoying, and, like, as much as I want to beg everybody to just use Linux, we can't, right? People have their OS preferences, so whatever. Was it stun? There turn. Was it turn? That was the turn server is really heavy. There's one that's like was it relay servers? So that's where you would set up, like, turn servers throughout different regions and get bandwidth, like, forwarding, or yeah, with code turn. Yeah. Oh, turn is very light. Okay. All right. Yeah, if it's really light, we could look into, like, hosting it maybe. Thank you, Arc, for the sub.
This map is not good in defrag. Everything is too
It's
far apart.
not possible.
Probably not, but, like, a lot of the jumps and platforms are just really far spaced out because it's a hub.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a lot of things that we can do to improve the multiplayer experience. I was actually looking at something interesting with the lobby system where you can actually join two lobbies at the same time.
Yeah.
One of them is like a normal lobby that's just like a public lobby, and then one of them's an invisible lobby, which does show up in searches. So like maybe we could have it so you're like in a chat lobby and also a map lobby at the same time. I haven't tested any of this, but I just read some documentation about it. Maybe it's possible. I think it'd be really cool if you can join both.
Yeah, I was looking at invisible lobbies for something. I forget what. It was a while ago. There was something with it. That was like a gotcha with it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that we could try to do with lobbies and multiplayer. It's just kind of annoying that like we have such a low level issue. Yeah, like clans. Yeah, clan chats or something
exactly.
too. Yeah. Though they do have limits. Though I guess, yeah, if you know what lobby, like if you join like a clan chat and you're in, I guess 2 of them, you have to be able to, you know, specify which lobby you want to like chat to, I guess, which is gonna be hard, but unless you just send it to both and like it only shows up once for the people that get it, but yeah, right, there could be a like global lobby or something like that, but yeah, the other thing that's going to be really exciting now that I'm not in bug fix mode anymore is the race system. So yeah, I'm really excited to get that going, and just being able to host a race in a lobby and have people join it, have it, you know, count down and synchronize the start for everybody and see how that works. And that's just another, you know, it'll be nice for tournaments. Cough, cough. But yeah, it'll be a nice feature to have for a social experience as well, because you can like challenge your friends to a race. We can do things like give you a little extra XP if you win the race or something. Yeah, that's true. We could have chat tabs. In fact, chat tabs was something that, yeah, we wanted to probably look into designing a little better. Ooh, is that a fatty PB? Nice. Oh wait, not quite. 22.6. Oh damn. 20.9. Damn. Ugh. I'll watch name.
Somebody's playing with Rocket Jump.
Oh nice. Yeah.
I forgot those modes have the same tick rate.
The chaos. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, there's these outstanding bugs that we have that are either going to require some really stupid workarounds on our end, like limiting how many connection requests you send out at once. Oh, base splits.segments major num -1 cannot read properties of undefined. Uh-oh. Timer TypeScript. Find subsegment comparison. Line 40.
Yeah, I think that's
Is that known?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I don't remember what it was. It's something to do with
yeah, I guess races could be a thing soon, but not very well. It'll
Yeah,
be
it's
like a
gonna be
very
rough. Yeah, very rough.
It's not really a party, but it's just cool to have.
Yeah. And then of course voice chat. And then I think that plus run styles. And then we had another thing that we wanted to do for O10X. I forget if because we have 2 of the like 5 things done. Voice chat, racing is technically was an 11 or something feature, but it'll be like the rough implementation will be bumped up. Oh yeah, the report system, I believe we also wanted to get. So report system will probably be another O10X, and then yeah, 11 will start being like save states, run validation in place, and then O12 will be probably full anti-cheat and rank point system.
Well, no, we'll have rank points way sooner than that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because that could
We have
just
a working prototype of rank points. Like...
Yeah.
Like those are UI, but like the actual rank point infrastructure is not that complicated.
Ooh,
It's
21.
literally just Redis. That's like it's just Redis.
Yeah,
It's just Redis sorted sets. That's it.
nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Are you
I don't
guys
really know what the reporting system is supposed to do exactly. Is it for like inappropriate chat messages or
Yep.
cheated
Yeah,
runs? Like,
like
Cheated
report
runs,
system is well. I mean,
any abuse?
cheated runs aren't as important. For one, like we expect like the kind of stuff that cheated runs are gonna like obviously cheated runs will be detected by us automatically anyway. Like we're not aiming to have the mechanism by which like runs like people get banned for cheating or whatever be people report bad runs. Like
Yeah, it
if
helps,
if, if
but
someone
it's
is
not. Yeah.
no, I don't think it will help to be honest. Like if
it would
someone is
have to be.
cheating in a way that like we don't want people reporting a run they think is suspicious, right? Or like we could have that, but like having a whole formal system for that is not necessarily that helpful. Like the people that are like suspicious, it's probably going to be more of a case of that getting like discussed based on stuff, and not like it's not going to be like this run is obviously cheated, so someone reports it and we look at it and then delete it. All of those kind of runs won't get added in the first place because we'll just detect them. Like people like saying right at the moment, like, "Oh, we got all these bad runs on the leaderboard. We got to get rid of them." Like, we never want people to be manually reporting those runs, and they shouldn't have to. Like
Yeah.
everything that's been submitted so far is just bollocks that we will detect in the future and do what we want
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, all the cheated runs I think right now are pretty obvious, but in the
But the
future, I
stuff
don't know.
that's
Like,
less obvious, like that we don't necessarily want just random like vigilante cheat detection. Like, I mean,
yeah,
people can do it to an extent, but like not such that like we just want like some random
It won't
report
be.
on
It
our
won't be the
backend.
focus of the report system. It'll be one of the features we can use it for. But of course, right? If there's people just blanket reporting like top runs or something, right? Like we'll like either ban them from reporting or
But
whatever, right?
no,
Like
but it's like if a run has been accepted on the leaderboard, providing we're not doing certain other strategies we might have, but whatever, let's leave that. Like if a run is on the leaderboard and has been accepted and gone through run validation, like it's not going to be really obvious that it's cheated. The stuff that
yeah,
is really obvious will spot. And so the stuff that's less obvious, I don't think it's very helpful to just have random strangers report those runs. Like the people
okay,
that know what they're doing, that know about like cheat analysis and stuff and have experience with that stuff, sure. But that would probably be in our Discord. And they'd be people we'd like know and respect as like knowing that stuff. But
right.
like if you just give like
I
random players the ability to report runs, I think we'll just get pointless reports.
Sure, but I think that having as many, like, think of it as just like signals, right? Like, it's just another signal that could help towards things. But yeah, if it's turning out to be not as helpful, then maybe, right, we either lessen, right, the impact or maybe require like more documentation in the reports on, right? Because it's not just like, right, like with CSGO or something, right? Right clicking a player report and it's like 3 checkboxes, right, that you choose from, and versus like ours where it would be like, oh yeah, if this is cheated, maybe you have to explain a little more on like what you mean, like
But I think
or
if it's something that
what you're
has
saying.
a lot more explanation, we wouldn't want to do that via our backend. We want to do that via Discord.
That's fair,
Because
but
anything that's like
if
actually
Discord shits
discursive and
itself by the time we get the report system in
well, then
place.
there'll be some alternative
No, I
thing
know
for
what
you.
you mean. I know what you
You
mean.
know, like
Direct
I
reporting
just
to
think
us,
like
but
the benefit of random people that we don't already know reporting runs that they think are suspicious, I just think it's pretty low,
yeah, that's
and I
fair.
don't think there's really much like statistical benefit to it. Like, I don't think we've like just because lots of random people have reported some run for cheating, I don't think it's actually a particularly good reason to like raise our credence in it being cheated.
Mhm.
Because like what grounds are like people that don't know this stuff reporting runs on? I don't know, probably just like runs that are popular and I don't know, they feel like it, but like if it's not super obvious, like do we want like kind of vibes based reports? Doesn't sound helpful, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like the higher profile cheating that has been detected was usually like a bunch of investigation that was like
Yeah,
properly
yeah.
presented, and that's harder to do through in-game reporting. But
Yeah.
yeah, realistically the report system is going to be more towards just kind of like inappropriate behavior in lobbies, as well as like, yeah, or you know, in races or like in the profile or anything like that. It's mainly just kind of moderation signals that we can act upon.
Yeah,
So,
basically, it's so
it's
easy
not-
to join a lobby with people in this.
Yeah.
Like, anyone can just join a random map and then you're talking to people.
Right. Yeah.
We already see people being super toxic. Also, gamers. No offense to you lot, like our actual audience, but gamers are stupid, racist assholes. Like, so
Exist.
many are, and like it's just there's always going to be just toxic people. Those people are going to get really mad when they start getting auto-muted in our game, and they'll say that we're being like way too strict or whatever, but we're not. We're just not letting you spam slurs in our lobby. You know, like, solve. But yeah, the one reason that's the whole system's kind of complicated is we need to be able to verify that messages getting sent. Bans for toxicity so far? No.
I think one
Apparently we
on a
don't.
streamer's stream. Yeah, but I like.
Okay, it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't
now.
do
Right now, the
anything, yeah.
game doesn't do anything if someone's banned. Like,
Yeah.
soon we'll make it so people get auto-muted, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, once that's
public
done,
auto mute list, basically.
Yeah.
Or like hide list.
And it's a little similar to like what CS does, where like if people have a super high proportion of reports, they get auto-muted for people. And if you want to unmute them, you can, but you don't have to. The thing is with us, like, we will have human moderation. Like, we will see the actual content of chat messages that are getting reported. We'll be very careful with the privacy, and we're not going to like hold on to, like, you know, we're not taking logs of like the entire, like, every lobby conversation, because that's just a massive privacy violation, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, we don't need to do that.
In fact, we're probably not really going to spend that long on like arguments. Like, okay, you'll always, and I don't think you'll get as much momentum anyway, just because it's not a competitive like player versus player game, right? So like, most of what we'll be striking down on will be the people that are just trying to be as offensive as they can for attention.
Yeah.
And those people, like, it's the thing is, it's always really easy to tell who those people are. Like, it's just because it does take a certain kind of person to do that stuff and to just be like, you know, in public servers or whatever, just, you know, being as offensive as you possibly can.
And
it's just easy to
looking at Discord actually open sourced their like rules engine called Osprey, and it's very interesting because it hooks into your database of like, I mean, they obviously store all the messages they have to, but it hooks into like a stream, I guess, of data and runs rules against it. So technically we could do that, but like, yeah, it would have to be something towards like, oh yeah, like if you're a reported individual, then we like monitor it or something like that. We wouldn't do it by default, because by default, like, right, it's at your own discretion.
I don't think we need that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Again,
like,
I don't think the point of
we
this
could
should be
to automate a lot
I
of.
worry that a lot of that tooling ends up, then we just have to have lots of text files full of slurs that we detect, and that's just a bit depressing to do. Like, but also just again, like, we're not going to be doing like investigations that much.
There's also the Steam filter, like chat filter, that
Yeah.
definitely recommend people turning on for randos. You can turn it off for your.
Like, I don't care if I read slurs from people.
Right, but it's also just.
Well, I do
like...
care. I don't like seeing it, but like,
Yeah.
it doesn't like. I don't know. Like...
Yeah. So, yeah, no, hold on. There were a couple of questions in chat though. Okay, hold on. So somebody was asking, so racist tournaments can become reality in the soon future? Yes. So it's going to be a rough implementation at first, just enough to kind of support maybe some tournaments that may be planned. And then we're going to flesh it out more with like better UX, right? Better like integrated UI. It's right now going to probably just be like chat commands and maybe one like panel somewhere that you can see, just to get the functionality there. But like once that core functionality is in there and being, you know, tested and played on a ton, we'll see how it goes from there. Are you guys planning to add jump stats to KZT? Yes, but it's going to be local. We could probably like have it show on your profile if you want to like brag about it, but there's not going to be leaderboards for them.
Because it's just cheaters paradise.
Yeah. So
There's not going to be a number one jump seller. Sorry.
Ospo's asking AI generated stickers in lobby chat. You know it. They're coming 010.7.
I just wanted to say
Once-
with jump sets, like it's really a lot of that. Because it will involve some web stuff, it will it is very much like an open source thing. Like if someone wants to work on it on the website of it, get in touch and we could work on it. But like it's not a priority for any of our current web developers. Like
Yeah.
there's way more important things for us to do, and we don't have that many devs. So
Yeah. Speaking of work in progress, you were working on customizable UI, Tom. How's the progress on that? Is it
right. So I still have quite a bit to do. Natan was wanting to help out with it, but to do that, I need to get some C++ stuff merged, and I haven't got around to it yet.
okay?
I had some stuff in code review that I just haven't addressed in months. Basically, that project's really cool, but I don't want to spend ages on it, and I had like a sort of month or so when I was barely doing any momentum work. I spent a bit of time on HUD Customizer, and then had kind of another month of barely doing any momentum work. I didn't want to come back and spend more time doing HUD Customizer, which is like a cool feature, but not maximum high priority. Like right now I'm working on ranking systems, which is way more important. So yeah, I mean, if I'd got it all finished faster, then we might have got it in, and I might have kept spending time on it. But right now it feels like I definitely have a good chunk of work left to do, and I don't want to be focusing on that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so it's just kind of, these are the nice to have features versus the need to haves that we have for our roadmap. So we do want customizable UI. It will eventually get into the game before 1.0, I think. Like I think we could cross
Maybe,
over
but
the
it
line,
won't block. Like
it
if
won't
we
block.
get close to 1.0 and it's not done, we're absolutely not delaying 1.0 for that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So
a spray's gonna be a thing though.
maybe we want to get Chris to answer this. How is the parkour implementation going? I believe Chris is now busy with uni, so it's on hiatus. But yeah, it will eventually get in as well. But that's whenever Chris is ready to do that. So yeah, and then yeah, spray is going to be a thing. I don't know. I'm
No,
not sure
like-
yet.
But there's
With-
paint, right?
with
People can
cosmetics.
draw stuff with paint.
With cosmetics, though, we can see what categories people would want. If sprays is something that people would want, where it's pre-created selective ones and not just random images that you can just force people to see.
Well, that's kind of the issue with sprays, right? It's like if it is any image you want, that's kind of fun, but at the same time, you end up exposing lots of small children to lots of pornography. Sorry to talk about it like that, but it's true. Like, I mean, I was a kid playing like
Or
Counter-Strike
worse.
Source.
Or worse than
Yeah, and I saw a bunch of shit there that I shouldn't have seen at that age because people can put whatever they do, and if you let a bunch of gamers put any image they want in a 3D world, yeah, you get a lot of boobs and occasional gore. Like it's
Yeah.
a fucking ridiculous system that I guess it feels kind of like, you know, kind of old school, and I can kind of appreciate people's sort of fondness for that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anyone could deny that, like, a lot of the content that games that had user customizable sprays enabled in, like, you know, you end up exposing people to shit that they should not be seeing.
Yeah.
Or if AI can solve that problem.
No.
No.
Well, no.
Not fully.
Like, it
but
can do it
even
okay,
close.
but not reliably.
Yeah. We'd have
But
to,
then-
would we be running the model on
And yeah,
everyone's
like,
computer?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
But-
well, it would be like on the back end, I guess.
There is, I
It
mean,
could be
there
on the
are
back
some
end.
interesting models. There's like Whisper, right? That has, right, that's like speech to text. So when we do voice chat, we could actually do like a speech to text like version as well. So people that are maybe hard of hearing could hear voice chat too, or like see it at least, or even just caption it. But that might not be fully accurate. Anyway, like, yeah, there's like not full LLM giant model stuff, but there's like more specialized models that would be interesting to just play around with or see use case of. But Whisper was the main one I was thinking about with in specific relation to voice chat. Because that's the only time that yeah, it's gonna be a text-based adventure game, and you gotta dictate using your mic. No, anyway, yeah, there's interesting uses there, but yeah, I don't think. I mean, AI for moderation stuff. It would be interesting. I think some games use like just a simple text filter of like, hey, is this something that could be problematic? Um, and if so, kind of maybe prevent the person from sending it or like warn the player from sending it. It'd be good to
Yeah.
do that on like get a warning out
Why would
first.
you?
Be like, hey, this is
But we're not worried
game
about
awards.
like slightly problematic stuff, right? We're worried about people spamming slurs and just generally abusing
Right.
people. Like the
Yeah.
special thing is people
Abuse
being
is the
abusive
bigger.
to other people.
Yeah.
Telling someone, "Oh, are you sure you want to send this?" obviously doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm so skeptical of like any models like using for moderation. Like, it may be of some benefit, but at the same time, it's never going to be a full solution. Like,
Right.
and if you
Right.
want to claim it's a full solution, then what? You're saying you take responsibility when an LLM fails to censor like child sex abuse imagery, right?
Right.
No. No one's in their right mind would ever do that. Anyone that says they will do that is a fucking idiot. It's
No,
just
yeah. I think realistically sprays would be pre-selective ones, right? That we have, artists create and you guys can
yeah. Do people
choose and
want
show
that
it,
though?
but
I
yeah,
always thought
right?
like in PS and
There's
like games that have that, they just feel naff. Like,
right.
like
Yeah.
because
I
in
don't
a
know.
way, like the user custom sprays are way better, and they're a cool feature to have. The problem is like
It's more of
the
like
issues with them are just
thinking
kind
of
of
like celebratory like when you get the run or something
yeah,
like
true.
having things to do that. So emotes would be another one, right? Be funny to have people just like doing an emote at the end zone while people are grinding for world record or something. Like
Yeah,
things like that just add social layers that aren't harmful, that are more expressing just kind of like yeah, I guess like a safer social yeah, a safer social thing there. But yeah, seasonal rewards or like kind of just like workshop. We want to figure out like it would be good to do TF2's style of workshop of like you guys kind of can vote on things that go into the game and then we add it to the store and then you play the game to unlock it. I feel like that's always kind of been the way to do it, or the way that we have wanted to do workshop if we do. But yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out those categories because once we do, I feel like yeah, it's just up to the people's imagination on what to add. We also don't want to become right like a copyright safe haven. We don't want again Miku and like SpongeBob flying around in lobbies officially, right? We would rather have something more fitting or at least more expressive towards the community's desire. That isn't an existing property that would get us sued into oblivion. But yeah, like there's a lot of fun stuff, and yeah, I really want there to be player expression with cosmetics in some capacity. But yeah, it's definitely not the biggest priority right now. So we're not looking to implement any like cosmetic related things right now. I think the biggest thing that we're going to do is re-add paint networking, so at least as a teaching tool it's a nice holdover. But yeah, when it gets to a matter of like we kind of want to redo paint and make it a little more official and not based on the shit ass source decal system, which is terrible. And just yeah, we really have to figure out a better way to do it. I mean, we know how decals work, so technically it should be actually pretty easy. We wouldn't be using Portal 2's paint either because that's a different thing entirely. It's not necessarily what we want either. It's
yeah.
kind
They
of
do
more
something
embedded. um
very weird, don't they?
yeah, it's like to get rendering working on it, they have to embed into the engine, which is terrifying. Anyway, it's like it's a client side rendering thing. Anyway, yeah, whatever. So there's a lot of stuff like that where we're kind of just figuring out the best way to implement things. But yeah, paint setups. Yeah, right, like saving out paint, networking it, like if you join after someone's painted so you can see it. Things like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. And just making that more efficient. Because right now the decal system is a global list of decals, including bullet holes and rocket, explosions and stuff. So making it decals is terrible and does not scale well.
yeah,
Scale
yeah, yeah.
well. Um, But yeah, so paint will come back, and that'll be probably the biggest cosmetic thing until we get rough ideas of the categories that people would like to see. And yeah, it's going to be a slow process for now, just as we're finishing, again, very big core features for the game. It's what this playtest is all about. That's why there's cheated times and stuff. But as we get these bigger core features done and in place, we get to focus on the more fun ones, right? Including cosmetics, including a proper race and tournament mode, right? Things like that, which I'm really pumped about. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to study. Oh, my bad. Almost stopped the stream. Epic. Why was my mouse over there? Okay. So yeah, we can change map. Relort wanted someone to do Blender. I don't have it installed nor how to use it, nor know how to use it.
Yeah,
We
I
could
don't
just
know.
refund it if we don't feel like doing it in this stream. Usually the Q&A is about momentum. If there was somebody working on a momentum asset, that could work for the Blender redeem there. But
I'll do Blender for like 5 minutes.
okay, yeah, we can do that.
We played Nature Block. Easy Nature Block.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a fun map.
Is
Also,
it...
it's playable on 1.6 and KZT.
Oh, nice. Which mode do you want to play it on?
It doesn't matter because I think it's the same tick rate.
Oh, okay, cool.
This map is tricky on 1.6 because it has a lot of high jumps.
Wow.
So whenever you're jumping off a platform that's like high above the ground, it creates edge friction, which like slows you down right before you jump. So you have to find ways to like get around that either by jumping early or doing count jumps, which is very tricky tech for 1.6.
I don't think we're in the same map somehow. How's that?
No.
That's weird. Okay. Are you on a
Is
dev
the
build
tick
or?
rate? No.
It might not be the same tick rate actually. I'll join from wait, isn't Nature Block like tiers 7? Okay, tier 5, my bad. Tier filter. Alright, there we go.
That
Chill
graph
out.
says I'm on 100 tick.
Alright, and then
Oh, it's not. It's not the same. Sorry. KZT is 128.
Yeah.
That's why.
Alright, pop out stream. Let me get sorry, this.
Sorry.
Where is my thingy there?
Need to switch my ultralight.
Pop out the
Ultralight gaming mouse.
stream. Bring it over to here, and then I have to do.
Oh wait. Oh, are you doing? I was gonna do it a different way.
Oh wait, why is there
you're
a shadow?
gonna do it through your webcam.
Yeah, I can just do it through my webcam.
Okay, that works. Hopefully that satisfies you, Lord. I'll try to make Tom's webcam bigger. We don't have that much room. All right. That's that.
So this jump over here, I just did a count jump, which is like doing a scroll duck and then a B hop, so that you don't get edge friction. If you do like a perfect B hop, you don't get edge friction. It's a really weird technique. Oh god. And also, when you're doing a scroll duck, you're not actually jumping, so you don't get the stamina penalty. So if you tried to like just do a normal B hop there, you would get hit by stamina, lose speed and height, and also it'd make the jump much harder. So you just have to like scroll duck, bunny hop, and then do a long jump to avoid the edge friction.
Damn, that's edge friction's always fucked me on 1.6 or Half-Life 1 style too. Oh, I see though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy
it's fancy.
That's sweet though.
Also, this map actually uses CSM, Cascaded Shadow Mapping, so you can see some nice sharp shadows, and like I thought I was seeing my shadow before. It might have been my ghost.
Oh yeah, the ghost cast it. I don't know if we should do that. I think it shouldn't.
It's distracting. It shouldn't be like the local player, but that was interesting.
Yeah.
What should I make?
Yeah,
there you
Relord.
go.
What is Tom making in Blender?
A
So
duck.
donut. Make a donut.
What?
the Blender donut.
Oh
Masag
no!
wants a donut.
I want to do a donut. It's like the
A million vertice donut. Each
Okay.
vertice is a calorie.
Maybe I should have played KZT because I think people struggle.
Relord says
playing on
cool
1.6.
cat. Can you make cool cat?
too hard. I'll make a donut, but I'm not allowed to make a torus. How about that?
Hmm. Good restriction.
How do I do that
Just use the carve tool.
in Blender?
Yeah.
How do
Hammer
you
the
do-
blender. Hammer the blender. source. You've heard of Blender to hammer or Blender to VMF. How about VMF to model program? That's technically proper, but whatever. Is there a plan to add tutorials? Yes. We actually technically had them in
I need
for
a-
0.10, but they activated cheats
rid of
and
them.
fucked people over, so we removed them.
I need to fix that.
They will be back. But yeah, we plan on having tutorials so people can kind of understand all of the tech that goes into each of these modes. Just built into the game, and yeah. Yeah, so. Rhodes asking, or Rhodey's asking, when's low grab? Panzer.
When's low grav?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometime. Have so many things I'm working on.
Yeah,
How do I?
Maybe after scroll hop gets added.
that's fair. Yeah.
I really want scroll hop.
But we don't know if Scroll Hub is getting added.
We'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of figuring out.
How do I wall
Because
straight?
I don't know if it was going to be a style or not, but
Yeah.
hold on. We got Cole asking in Q&A live. We can only communicate with people that are playing the same map as us. Oftentimes in bhop/surf, only one person is playing on a map at a given time, which can feel very isolating. How do you plan to address this to bring a stronger sense of community? And then okay, I understand that. Okay, well let me start with that one. Okay. So yeah, so a couple of things that we have planned for community, like I guess beam forming, right, of like kind of focusing people on specific content. We plan to have challenges that are dailies, weeklies, and probably longer, like season wide challenges in the future, and those can focus on specific maps. So a daily to just like beat a specific map, or you know, a bonus on a map, or something like that. They're just kind of like simple little XP boosts if you do them. Those can help form people into a particular area of the game. We plan to have playlists, and playlists are just collections of maps. So you know, if people want to run like a gauntlet-esque kind of thing, like all of the tier 6 maps or tier 1 through 6 like selections of maps back to back, you know, we could do that. That can help, you know, get people there. We want to have dedicated lobbies, which are lobbies that are hosted outside of the game, and those can have map rotations, map lists as well. We just kind of have to go through the feature design doc for that. Yeah, and then sorry, Walter's stretching. And then seasons. So that's probably the biggest one, is that every so often we want to have seasonal leaderboards, which basically just means another layer of leaderboard on top of the existing global leaderboard. So as you submit runs for the season, it technically will submit to both. It's just that, you know, it'll, you know, your PBs will be reset for the maps that are in the season, in the sense that like when you submit, it like gives you a different ranking. So it's a limited time leaderboard for a collection of maps for maybe each mode or maybe globally in the game. But yeah. Hello, Walter. Oh,
Forgot how to do this, John.
positioning. Yeah, so there's quite a couple. in the sense of like, we don't want to force people into the same thing, if that makes sense. Like we want people to be able to choose what they want to do, and in the future we'll also have things like live socket connections to our backend, to where we can actually know sessions of players, like where they are on what maps and stuff, and that can then be conveyed in the map selector for popularity, right? In terms of where people
Yeah.
are on the map or in maps.
Will
That can help
sessions
also.
do that? You sort of, yeah.
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah. It's just kind of like, yeah, counting active sessions of people in lobbies, I guess.
How do I?
And because right now we
Okay.
use the Seamworks API to query that, and it's not very, not very accurate, I would say.
Well, they limit it to 50, so it's just not bad.
Yeah, so we only get like 50
You
surf
basically need to just copy what
lobbies.
Steam's doing, which is very annoying.
Yeah.
How do I
Cool.
make this?
But yeah, we do
You're
have a
gonna
lot
make
of
my
plans.
webcam bigger, Nick.
What was that?
Not my web. Yeah, you're gonna make my webcam bigger.
Oh, yeah. Relort's getting their donut.
How do I do this?
Perfect.
I guess
I
I
love
do
this.
this.
Here.
I apparently forgot how to do this jump.
Most OCD stream. There you
So
go.
if I take this guy, are these like object ref things? No.
So Cole's second question is, or second thing is, I understand voice chat is being developed, but I'm worried that voice chat won't directly fix this isolation. It will only funnel everybody that wants to speak into one map. What happens if you want to run on a different map? Should you sacrifice communication for it? I could see one map becoming a dedicated voice chat map similar to 24/7 Utopia servers. Would you consider an opt-in mode specific chat where you can chat with others by text that are playing the same mode but on a different map? So, fun fact, map lobbies are just one type of lobby. They automatically form when you join a map, but you can host public lobbies, and this is probably something we need to expose a little bit better. But you can host, and that's what I've actually done here. You can host public lobbies and have people on completely different maps and still chat with them across map. The problem is this is kind of hidden. It's in this drawer. It's not very well known. Maybe the map selector could. No, the map selector should be focusing on just kind of maps and maybe some information on who's playing them. But realistically, right, people should be hosting public lobbies if they really want to play with other people. Like, that is the best way to do it, because it's a layer, right, that goes across every mode. You'd be able to chat with everybody in this lobby. It wouldn't be, right, map specific. But the problem is it's not very straightforward to create these, and it's not exposed well. So maybe our main menu could start to expose some public lobbies that people could look into joining, that are maybe popping off and have a lot of people in them or something. But yeah, it's definitely something that we're aware of, that we want people to also be aware of, and it's kind of already the answer to this question. But yeah, I mean, we can have. I don't think a global chat is a good idea. I don't know about that one. I don't know how that would necessarily work. I mean, invisible lobbies maybe, but like, that's still limited, right? Like, I don't know. We'd really have to see the interest around that, because already right now, if you're talking about an opt-in thing, public lobbies are opt-in in a way, right? Like, you have to go out of your way to create it. Map lobbies aren't. So if people are already failing to do the opt-in thing for this public lobby, who's to say that the other opt-in for a mode global chat would be a better idea? So I would like to see maybe some more exposition, or like expose or showing the UX around showing the. Wait, what? Did you split your donut?
I'm trying to make a donut without using a Taurus tool.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay.
doing it like the surf ramp method. I was just laughing, like, wait, okay, we do this, then we go, no, both of these. How do I, that.
And yes, there would be seasonal rewards. There would be, to not have too much fear of missing out. It would ideally be something that's like, yeah, tied to you have to at least play a good chunk of the season or get a good amount of like XP or like runs submitted to get all the things from the season. I don't know if we'll do a battle pass or anything. We'll figure it out what gamers would want, but yeah, there will be more weapon models in the future. We will have full-on cosmetics that include alternate models for weapons, for player models, abstract 4D art. Let's go. We
Looks
got
great.
like a pill capsule or like ball valve.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm having
The
fun.
But yeah, so hopefully that answers that, Cole. Those are really great questions. The community aspect is something that we want to focus on more when we fix, first of all, a lot of lobby related issues, if we even can, if it's not just Steamworks API fucking us. And then two, yeah, we need to make sure that we have better UX around the things that we already have, because we do have public lobbies that I feel like people should be making more of. But they don't maybe know how or know that they exist. And that's something that we need to do better about. So, hot dog, butterfly knife, of course. I mean, unironically, yes, it'd be great to have that in the game. It's a great meme. So yeah, so hopefully that helps that. Let's see, we had another one. Any chance backwards B hop gets included with run styles? That's a Panzer question. Do we have backwards?
1 second, in the other chat. You have to go at an angle where you start touching the wall the moment you leave the block and avoid edge friction. Oh, I see. Touch the, so like, okay. Like that. Still getting edge friction.
Damn.
I actually turned on CL show post because I thought I needed a specific angle. Maybe I'm just doing this wrong.
It's precise. But yeah.
The moment you leave the block. Okay. I thought this wasn't that bad, but it's really precise. I kind of just got this randomly. I'm like, oh, I learned the technique.
Oh! Topology is a thing. That's not possible. I was thinking like I'd like make a hole in it, but that
It looks
doesn't
like
work.
a Lindor chocolate truffle.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's a I need to start with something that is whatchamacallit, whatever the name is. Basically a torus, but I'm not allowed to use a torus.
Yeah.
Because like we'll do.
You have to make a torus.
I mean, I just want, what's it called in topology? Like the like number of holes something has. I don't remember. But circle doesn't have the right number of holes. Andy Warhol. Holes.
So-
as in holes.
So Panzer, do we support backwards in the run styles, or?
We have like a placeholder. It's not implemented though.
Gotcha. Okay, but it is planned to be added at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know it's a thing in Surf. I don't see it in B-Hop, but maybe some people want to play it in B-Hop.
Yeah. Yeah, they were asking.
Wasn't there an
specifically
Omnific
about it, yeah.
backwards completion recently?
I don't know. It's a good chat question.
I might have to give up on this. I honestly did not think this jump was that hard. Or it's not hard, it's just like you have to know the exact setup, and I don't know it. But you have to like do some weird thing where like the high jump detection gets disabled because you're going towards a wall, and then you have to wall strafe right after at a very particular angle. I wish we had like a wall strafe or whatchamacallit, a high jump visualizer so you can like tell if it's working or not. I think I have the right angle.
Wait, I want that.
Yeah, I could. Do you want me to watch a run that does it, and then
Yeah, we can just watch the replay.
just see how Chin Chin does it? be cheated. No, not cheated. Let's go. I forget exactly where you were. I think.
It's like at the end.
Oh, towards the end, yeah.
It's like the last jump, basically.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh, they don't even. Their angle is very like they're very parallel with the wall here.
Yeah, that's. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, so okay, I'm
WASDs.
going to. I think what's happening is I'm losing speeds. I'm hitting the wall at a sharp angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
That
gotta
makes
go
sense.
more along it. Yeah.
I wish I can watch replays during runs without like canceling the timer.
Soon. 011. Soon.
How do I?
When are we gonna be able to charge our stickies at the start zone? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why it was disabled. I believe it was the sticky jumpers like on the team that were like it could lead to goblin strats. So that was the main reason. I think there's also no clip during run without canceling. Yeah. That's coming back. Once save states are in, that's back. Watching replays during run will be back. Yeah, it's just gonna obviously your timer will keep ticking up as you're doing it. But yeah, yeah. And will we ever get Rio on a Q&A? It's up to Rio. I mean, we do start pretty late. So I believe Rio was in one on voice at least once. So they've been around, but I don't know. Top 12 run done on B-Hop Cyan Glow that's done proper backwards. I think it would get some legitimate players. Yeah.
I've been stuck on this jump for 10 minutes. I feel like I'm getting really close.
Yeah, that is way closer. That's pretty much what they did. I'm not sure if they strafed it all though. It felt like their mouse was wiggling a little.
Thanks, Masok. I'm gonna get a bit more done now. What if I do subdivision surface?
Oh yeah.
I think I just got
no,
super
that's-
lucky when I
that's
beat this
like-
map.
How do I
Yeah, this is crazy.
apply?
Do you have to like wall ride right before you jump? Oh wow, yeah, you get like a little boost. That's so close.
Yeah, I'm
That little-
getting jumps where I'm at 250 units when I jump, so I'm not getting edge friction. But then like my wall strafe isn't enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's
That looks so close though. That basically looks like it. Looks like what Chin Chin did. So the restrictions on what styles is more towards what it's kind of the same thing towards like oh nice.
finally. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
I
Well,
like barely did anything different. I was just doing the same thing over and over again, and it's just that precise.
Oh man.
That was rough.
I wonder why the timer resets to 0.
Yeah, I don't know. That
Is that
that's
zero
like
for
something
you
that
too?
started happening recently.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, I mean, one of the fixes in my branch was well networking, but I don't know. There's also a bug for the timer is incorrect when you spectate somebody after joining, like if they've been running for a while. But like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how, but.
Yeah, well,
Nice. We can go to other modes or other maps.
yeah, maybe not 1.6. I think it's too hard for a lot of people.
That is fair. Any fun rocket jump maps? Sticky jump maps? We did A-hop, we did surf, we didn't do bunny hop yet. Conk, any defrag?
I've been doing a lot of defrag stuff, but I don't know if I have anything to show off of the stream.
That's fair.
Also, the 3 maps, or actually, sorry, the 2 maps that I ported. Oh, the flight map is actually good. It's hard, but it's interesting. Maybe we can try that.
For DF bug?
for def-
Or-
No, it's in the defrag beta tab. There's a map called ULB Flight.
Ooh,
Interesting,
okay.
like trick map with the new power up that I added.
Okay. Have you beaten it?
So defrag has a lot of power ups. One of the ones that I added recently is called Flight, and it lets you fly for a limited duration. And this map is actually made for VQ3, but I'm not good enough at VQ3 to beat this in that mode. And there's some weird tech with the flight where you can hold space to go up and also hold W while aiming up to go up even faster.
Oh, so that's what you're supposed to do here. You have to.
Yeah, so you like kind
Oh.
of stack 2 inputs at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a rocket. I'm assuming I. Oh, and it's. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't reset. So I just have the rocket launcher now. It has limited ammo.
Yeah, I just made a change that resets your weapons when you restart your run in defrag.
Yeah. Very cool.
And this,
Oh, okay. The knife not work? Oh, it's.
this water is supposed to kill you as well. So like things that would normally kill you are gonna respawn you and reset all your weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shot too early. Okay, I see where you go. I'll just spec you though.
Yeah, the rocket jump part's a little tricky.
The reflectivity of some of these surfaces. Holy shit.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Oh my god.
That was an
I can
overbounce.
see the sun.
Oh, whoops.
Okay,
But, like,
sorry.
the-
Yeah,
these
run. What?
Oh,
What was that?
like you get an overbounce if you fall from the ceiling.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool little tricks in this map. I messed up.
Oh man. It's more like a puzzle map. This is crazy. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, so run style restrictions are more just towards like leaderboard craziness, right? We don't want like there's some what was it? Some that are going to be ranked styles. Or did we I forget because I wasn't able to attend the whole meeting for this, but yeah, there's like the concept of like ranked styles as well that were like that donut does look very delicious.
Wait, why can't I do this? So low gravity would be an example of an unranked style.
Yeah.
I like when you have this selected and it looks like a kind of donutty Jesus.
I'm terrible with rockets apparently. I think backwards would also be unranked just because it's so niche.
Yeah, niche stuff would probably be unranked.
I don't. Why do we have I think we have discussed this, and I don't. If it's, why would you have it unranked? Like it's only the rank is only within that game mode, right?
Yeah,
But, like if
the whole
it
thing
deserves
about
to have a leaderboard, why
Well-
not give it rank? That's a...
We
It's
don't
more-
want to have it so backwards is just the person that plays the most maps backwards or whatever on like some tier 1s.
yeah.
Like we don't want people competing for a super niche mode just because they can. Because like nobody else is playing it.
It just seems weird to have it. I don't know. Is that,
But having
aren't
leaderboards
the,
in
like
general
backwards
is
players
still...
gonna ask for it ranked? I don't know. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, people farm it, but like, I don't know.
Well,
It feels pretty arbitrary to not include it.
I have 20 rockets. Oh, there's a little trick you can do here.
True.
So if you let go jump and then press forward, you gain some extra forward speed. But I have too many rockets again. I don't want to cheat.
All right, I think I'm done in Blender land.
Interesting. Do we not network ammo? It's just staying at 3 when you shoot for me.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Weird.
Oh, that did
Nick,
work.
we'll be back.
Oh, okay. No, you're the commander of the stream now.
Well,
Tom's
it felt
present.
weird up here being all big.
Oh, no worries. Bring you back. I need to get like a better template for this shit. Oh,
I'm quite impressed with that way of making a donut, by the way.
that's pretty
Absolutely
good.
fucking ridiculous.
Donut Jesus.
Yeah, we could do that as a
Oh,
cosmetic.
so over bounces, you have to like not auto hop. You have to delay your jump, because if you jump right away, then the overbounce doesn't happen.
Defrag has so many crazy rules like that. That's crazy. Yeah, it stays at 3. I'll have to see why it's not networking. It should be networked. Like, how many ammo you have, or how much ammo you have.
Oh, this is
should
freaking
be.
window.
Like, it's stored in replays, because ammo has been a thing for a while now. It should be. Maybe it's not networked, actually. I don't know. But why would it show the UI if it's... Like, it knows that you have... Yeah, because then it hid there. I don't know. Weird. Weird shit that we'll look into. Wow. That's crazy. Okay.
Damn it! You can.
Skip if you go fast enough.
Oh, oops.
Hope we can play as that donut. Just wait. Just you wait.
There's also a trick where you can hop on like the corner of this thing here over here, because it's
Oh,
actually
wow.
sloped, and skip the flight. I don't know why this jumps so hard. I think it's 'cause I'm like not getting enough fight here. Oh, I think there's like a weird mechanic with flight where like if you're going against the ceiling at a certain angle, you'll go faster. So you actually have to be looking up at a certain angle just to like save time. Okay, cheating it actually makes it harder.
Damn. Let me see. Was there... Oh, mouse is already over here.
I'm so dumb.
We do have a please play conch. We reduced that to 200? I thought that was like a couple thousand. Whatever. Smart prices or whatever. Oh wait, no, the please actually is like more expensive. How's that? How is the half sideways difference between B-hop and surf being handled?
Oh god, what's the difference again? One of them has like
Half sideways B hop is like WA, WD. So you're at like a 45-degree angle facing forward, or I don't know. And then surf half sideways is WA. You like alternate between WA and SD or WD AS. So like you're kind of facing diagonally in one direction all the time. I can't show it off in defrag because defrag does not have that. I showed it off last stream. Are people asking if the surf style will be available in Bunny Hop? Hello?
It is. Sorry,
Oh.
it was Rody talking about the different, or like just the, is it going to be like implemented differently, I think.
Jedi Knight defrag.
We were chatting about that earlier. That game. Well, we had some people from like JKA people that were.
Star Wars Jedi Knight. Is it Source? No, I don't think they're built on Source.
Yeah, that is another thing with styles, is the way we are doing the mechanics references and stuff. Like, we should make sure we're running by community more, which we haven't been doing enough.
I think I asked about it a while ago.
Yeah, the B-Hob channel, I believe.
I don't.
Oh,
I forget. I think I got the styles from KSF and some B-Hop timer. Fuck, I jumped too late. Yeah, that one's tricky because like you can't. Also, I'm playing like shit today.
I'm too tired. I'm like so close to having all the leaderboard stuff working, and it's not working. So we never have any tricks, sorry. It doesn't work with our networking.
Yeah, we aren't a multiplayer game, unfortunately. Though we do have multiplayer, it's not networked to the same tick. It's a design decision that has pretty much paid off, I would say, in terms of like having like Panzer
Oh,
and
yeah.
I are not on the same game tick right now, technically, but I am still able to watch Panzer play and not be affected by ping when I play. So, it's pretty good.
God damn it. Alright, maybe I need to fix my posture.
Better gaming chair.
That helps.
Someone in Q&A live asked, do the devs understand how the people speeding up tick rate and cheating world records are doing it? I don't know quite what
Yes.
they're doing for the tick rate, but I mean, it can't be hard.
Are they just? I don't know. Like some people are getting past the SV cheats restriction.
Yeah,
No.
it's
Yeah,
like
I
a
mean, like,
one-line
Cheat
check.
Engine can do that easily, or yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be at all surprised if there's something within SV cheats that there's some way around it.
Yeah, it is. It
Either
is
that
an
or they're changing the
extremely-
replay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going that deep. I think they're just yeah, they're probably likely just patching out patching out just one line that checks if SV cheats was ever enabled. Which is, yeah, I mean, obviously, right? Like trusting the game client.
But there's that,
do
but
what
also
it
you can
needs.
just. Well, do we have any obfuscation of convos in our build? Source has that in some builds, but
Yeah,
I feel like Cheat Engine can just probably find them.
yeah.
The convo values and just
But
this is all stuff that, like, we know there's going to be ways of doing it. It's not remotely surprising. We have a plan for all that stuff. We're not claiming that we're going to have completely watertight anti-cheat, but I guess we are claiming, and we're completely confident in this, is that our anti-cheat will make that kind of cheating detectable.
non-existent.
Like,
Yeah.
always detectable and just trivially detectable. There's other stuff that's harder to deal with, which we're also, thinking about, but all the current stuff, it's like we don't give a shit.
Yes. So yeah, just keeping in mind that any like edits to the game itself, right, is easily detectable by run validation, and that the like harder to detect things are more like human like things. So we have ways, right? RNA cheats going to be layers. We talk about it probably every stream. Once we have run validation in place, a lot of the 0 tick times and shit like that are not gonna happen. The sped up or slowed down runs as well is something that we can also detect even just on our server, right? With just realistic timestamping.
Yeah,
Right,
I feel like
it's-
there's
it's
probably
going to
some
take-
checks they've already. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, some checks like
I
that
didn't say
where
there's some checks that would have already been failing.
yeah.
So they probably run into some stuff where we are doing some really simple server-side validation that will be have rejected them already, but I'm not at all surprised that there's ways round that.
Yeah. We also don't expose any of the rejected runs right now. We need to be better about that, like just kind of keeping an eye on that. Right now it's through our processor pipeline, but like just having an eye or a dashboard into potentially problematic runs.
We do have that. We have
Um,
Sentry for that.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like like having that exposed to like moderators and stuff, but not the Sentry. Yeah.
I don't want to ever do that. To be honest, like I mean, I guess like Sentry does everything that we want for that. I really, really, really don't want to make custom UI that's literally doing what Sentry already does, but worse.
Okay.
So I'm sure we can figure out a way to make it work.
Okay.
Like literally, like Sentry's like dashboard stuff for that, for those like current run rejection things, is really, really good, and I'd really like to try keep to that, just because it takes so little effort to set up. But we have like a lot of detailed data about rejected runs at the moment. Right now, lots of runs are getting rejected due to a bug, which means it's a bit harder to sift through. But I mean, if we wanted to, we could go through, find out some of the IDs of those cheaters, and look at rejections they've had. It's just that, to be completely honest, who cares? Like, it's just one of those things. Like, we're not working AC that much right now, and I'm not remotely surprised that there are like easy ways people can cheat stuff. Like, so we'll use that more in the future. But we do have the data. Like, we're not discarding it or anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
Someone asking, how come Half-Life has cheat engine protection but Momentum doesn't? Did we get rid of it?
I don't think we did. I just don't think we use it. I think it's a specific thing that you have to like explicitly use in the code, and we just aren't for some reason. But it's just probably more annoying to use. I'd have to look into it. And it's not like protection from it.
No.
I think it's like it's more just obfuscating like when the value gets read, so that like you can't hook. Like if you know a value should be something, right? Like
right, yeah.
The memory address. But yeah.
I hate this jump.
Yeah, that jump sucks.
I could have PB'd.
Better than I.
Oh yeah, when are we adding when are we adding a flight power up model or
that is an excellent Vortex question.
I don't even know what this one is. The spinning cube thing. It looks kind of cool. But I don't know. It's not the right model for it.
Yeah, it's like a what is this, like a 40-sided polygon? I don't even know what that is. Low poly sphere. Yeah, no, we'll have a better one. Yeah, no, I can't do this. B-Hop 25? I'm scared.
Maybe we do have some stuff for it. Just doesn't look very.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I thought I was still playing. I'll play a little.
Oh. Well, that map's pretty old. Is that a defrag map?
It kind of looks like one. Oh fuck! All right, already off on the wire. Let's go. Fuck. Okay, maybe I go a little slower here. Going too fast. All right, there we go.
I think this map's pretty long.
World record's like
record is 2 minutes.
4, yeah. No, fuck.
That's legit.
Oh. Walk challenge? Okay. The noodle map.
I know defrag mappers love their noodles. If they want to make a really terrible map, it's always a noodle.
Oh, what is this?
Noodles are delicious. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh God, no.
There is a map in defrag that's
Oh,
like 10 minutes of noodles.
why?
It's so bad.
Perfect candidate for unranked. No. Ugh. Okay, I'll go slower. I'll go slower. It's just like it's more fun to go fast. Obviously, it's just annoying because I don't know the layout past. All right, I have never really played this map. I've seen people like stream it, like hop into their streams while they play it. Plus, I'm not too bad with predicting. Oh my God, where I'm going. Not quite resistance. I've just been busy. It's you know, busy. I've been dating. I've been working out. I've been just doing a lot of life stuff.
Well,
It's actually impacted my momentum stuff too, in the sense of just like, yeah, it's a balance of free time. Just sometimes I don't have enough. But yeah, I do want to stream. I have a ton of I bought a bunch of games during the winter sale, I believe, that I really want to play. So I do want to stream, and I will in the future. Just gotta get the time for it. So
this entire map is just noodles.
yeah, my work's been really good. At least
Oh, the 7/7s.
yeah, no, I appreciate
I
that.
started working on it.
Start working on what? Sorry.
The messages when you beat a map.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yep.
get there eventually. Right now, I'm focusing on web stuff just because I've been
Yeah.
pretty out of the loop with momentum stuff,
I
and
might take
like-
over that
like
work.
yeah.
The racing stuff.
Oh yeah, let's sit down and chat through it. But I mean, it's really simple.
Want to go fast?
I guess the main thing, yeah, I'll just need to kind of key you in on why I'm doing some of it the way I am. Basically, just because we need to serialize dialogue variables, which are already key values. So I was going to make the whole thing key values, but
yeah.
But yeah, that's all pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'm finding like going between like web stuff and game stuff plus like other work and whatnot, just my mind's getting a bit fried. So lately it's been good just focusing on web stuff instead.
But yeah. I will hopefully stream sometime soon. I mean, the momentum streams are pretty good too. Oh, I do miss streaming working on momentum, but can't really do that, unfortunately. It'd be really cool if they open sourced all of Source 1. Because then we could open source.
Oh, I would be streaming all the time.
Yeah, I'd stream
never
all
happening.
the time as well. And, well, not all the time, sorry. I'd be able to stream my momentum work, which is, for the most part, a lot of code review and like DevOps. So not very streamable. Okay, slow down. Slow down. All right. We're gonna just walk this next couple segments here. All right, hold on, I lied. I just want to get a little hops. Okay. All right, we made it further this time. We made it further. Oh, don't get knocked off of the wall there. That is evil. Why is that there? Is this a ranked map? Oh. This is terrible. I hope you guys aren't afraid of heights. No, I'm just kidding.
I've become afraid of heights in the last few years. It's weird.
Huh.
I get like, it's like vertigo sometimes. Like if I go like
Yeah.
even like up a big hill, like I find it a bit like I'm mostly kind of worried I'm gonna just like fall up into the sky. I don't know why, but yeah.
Interesting.
I used to like climb quite a bit. Plans to climb more than I do, but yeah. The
I don't want to risk it. I made it so far. And this is just the first room. There's like 4 more rooms of this. If I recall
The
correctly.
last one is the worst.
Oh no. Okay. I will not fall. Half-Life 2 world record attempts when? I think the game's dead. I haven't seen people stream it. I haven't really even caught up to it though. That's probably pretty ignorant for me to say actually. It's probably alive and well. I don't even know if Malt still holds the world record still, but whatever. All right, first room down. Took 2.5 minutes. Oh. Oh, big noodle. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We take those. We take those slowdowns.
Oh, jeez, I almost fell at the end of the fucking third room.
Yeah, casual bunny hops. Casual.
6 records set this year. I'm checking SLC.
Yeah, I've seen
All
there's
right.
a lot of like portal shit that's being found too with like time travel. Which what
I
the
got
fuck?
rank 6.
Um,
I never want to play that map again.
I'm not risking it.
I've never heard of the top 2 HL2 runners,
That's fair.
and I've
It's the
barely
new-
heard
new
of the top
generation.
one.
Taking it
Yeah.
on, sticking it to the man. I don't know
I've
who
been
that
I've been
is.
enjoying all the Minecraft stuff lately.
Yeah,
a
Minecraft
lot of that.
speedruns look really cool, but I just do not have the time anymore. Oh man, I can't. Speedrunning is fun.
It's just that process of like sitting down and just having to just learn a bunch of different stuff all at once, and
Right.
just like the slog of it is just
Malt's rank 7? That's crazy.
You gotta. I think you do have to be kind of younger for a lot of that stuff.
You
like,
do. The free time,
I think
the
like that.
like motor
Yeah.
skills.
But I think just also like the
Attention
willingness to
span.
like do, like, I learned a fair bit of HL2 in like maybe 3 months. I got to the point where I could do like runs where I was doing most skips or a good number of skips and stuff. But like
Right.
that was like a massive slog, and trying to do. And now I was playing like a lot, but trying to do that again for like a completely different game, like. Who wants to learn fucking Minecraft Bastion routes? Like there's just so much you've got to learn. And
yeah, the bigger, the better games to kind of pick up are the ones that you can kind of just pop in and play. And I mean, that's why I was like, I always respected Portal 1 as a speedrun because of that, because it's like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Or like whatever for like Out of Bounds. I think Inbound's got that low now too. I have no clue. It's the last time I touched Portal was for like that one segmented run, not Proer. It was the Inbounds, I think. But yeah, just crazy stuff in the speedrunning scene. But yeah, it takes a lot of free time. Oh my god, this goes directly. So you'd have to. Holy shit! Yeah, if you fall on this, it's GG. All right. But yeah, it's like
Somebody
the
should
main
make a
thing. What was that?
slick version of this.
Oh. Oh my god.
So you
Well,
can't just walk it.
I mean, yeah, you could walk up, but then you could also couldn't you like defrag like double jump bounce to like skip a lot of it too because of like the angle of this?
It's hard to get enough speed, and a lot of the slopes are like not steep enough to get a lot of height.
True that. Half-Life 1's pretty easy to get into. Yeah.
yeah, that's a good speed game.
Yeah,
I'd
Half-Life
love
1.
to learn that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Half-Life
it's
1
not,
and Quake
like there's
are-
so much to it.
My main thing with like my free time is just like if I have any, I really want to encounter the new, right? I have a giant backlog of games. That was like the main reason my streams were just more chill, right? There was like I hadn't played Celeste, right? And like there was, I was just like focusing on life stuff for a while. Oh god, I should not be really risking this. Styles, I believe we already answered that. Do we have a list of which styles we for sure will be adding when we actually merge it all in? That'd be good to get for the changelog at least.
Have to look. Surf is half sideways, sideways, and eventually backwards. B-hop is half sideways, different style of half sideways. Sideways, W only, A or D only.
New Bismuth
Forgot this
video?
other one.
Alright, I know what I'm watching later. Sorry. I had to pog to that. Bismuth W creator.
Please don't pog.
There's another
True.
Celeste world record.
No, Bismuth has like 100-minute
Oh,
explanation.
explaining. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
His videos.
I know
are
that's a really good
awesome.
speed game. Been ages since I've watched any speed running in that game though.
Oh yeah. Been ages since I 100% of the game, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you like
I'm
Momentum
not
Mod, you might actually like Celeste because I feel like that's the 2D version of this game.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Celeste movement in Portal 2 speedrun one? No, yeah. It's it's a good game. It's a really good game. And Bismuth videos are awesome, so I'm gonna watch that while I eat. Probably. We'll see.
I think Celeste
yeah.
has maybe the best 2D level design ever.
Yeah.
I found it so much fun, like figuring out the exact sequence to beat each like section of that game. It was, and also like the difficulty progression was perfect. Like there was no spikes. It was very smooth difficulty curve.
Yeah. The seasides were actually a treat to do, like in terms of like they aren't too long. That's the best part. Is
Yeah.
like the B-sides were long because it's like but like C-sides were just such a nice like it's using this tech heavily and like I forget the name of all of it already. Sorry. I would give an example,
Didn't-
but like the one that's in like with the wind, right? That's blowing and like you have to kind of like time your fucking dashes. And then the game teaches you wave dashing and then they're like, all right, fuck this. No, it's great. It's great. I had good times. I was frustrated, but thoroughly enjoyed. All right, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Brody's asking when Arcane 3 is coming out. I'm not even done with 2.
Oh, all right. So after Arcane 2.
2 is weird because I designed it for like stamina auto B-hop, which nobody plays. It was at a time where like auto B-hop was becoming the mainstream thing.
Yeah.
Like we were transitioning from scroll to auto hop, and I like didn't know the right settings, so I was making the map for the wrong settings, and now it's in kind of a weird spot. Also, making levels with a lot of displacements is very time-consuming and tedious, and I don't enjoy it. So, number of reasons why I stopped
you
working
have
on
to
that.
actually jump this last jump. Oh my god.
Yeah, unfinished version of 2 exists.
I'll hit it though. I'm a god gamer. But yeah. If I don't, I'm immediately ending stream. No outro. Just fucking rage quit.
It turns into Slick on the last noodle.
Really?
You have to find out.
Oh god. Alright. Well, I mean that makes the strafe easier at least. Get some speed.
Actually, I was adding Slick to non-defrag modes. I have a merge request open for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that.
So Slick works differently than Funk Slide, or like sliding. I think Funk Slide is kind of just like air strafing on the ground.
Yeah.
But Slick is like walking on the ground with 0 friction. And if you're in a mode with like a high ground acceleration, then Slick gives you a ton of speed.
Yeah, beggars could be added.
Beggars, I think Lumia had an implementation of it years ago. Beggars, I think of the jump related stuff we might add, or like TF2 stuff is like the one thing we might do. Like we're not doing trimping, but Beggars does have like genuinely loads to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if like how specific.
Easy.
Oh, I don't.
Oh. Now that's a rank 17 run right there. Oh, what a map. Yeah, no, we can experiment around that. So modes like that, we do want to add run styles to kind of get those going, because plus also the work has been pretty much done for that. It's just been a lot of like polishing and getting that in. But when it comes to alternate modes like beggars or tramping or something, that's something that we can start to add like experimental things for, just so that either content can see, we could see if content could be ported or made for it. But it's not a priority before 1.0, if that makes sense. So like we're not prioritizing adding beggars bazooka or anything like that. We want to work on the
Yeah.
core things first, and then some fun things as well to try to get in. But yeah, like we really want to stick to our roadmap that we have, and then once we deliver on all those, or maybe have enough devs that are working on the things, and there's not, there's extra dev hands. Right now, dev time and dev hands are like the most, right? The
We're
most
never
precious.
gonna have that many extra dev hands, so like,
Yeah,
it's just
and
nature of the
so
project like this.
it's just, yeah, it's just a matter of focusing on the things that are important first. So we're gonna deliver those. Once we do that, yeah, we can look into beggars or something. So be on the lookout for that. I think. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry.
The the slick that I added to Bunny Hop is basically identical to CPM because I overrode the accelerate value to be 15, which is the same value as CPM.
Mm.
But normally in bhop your accelerate is just 5. And if your accelerate's just 5 on slick, you kind of don't have a lot of control. You don't gain a ton of speed. So I just think it's more interesting to have the higher value for bhop.
Yeah.
How close do we work as Strata?
Very integrated.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. A
We
lot
don't
of
have
the
Saturday
times.
meetings anymore.
No, and for
Those were pretty pointless, though.
yeah, they were. Yeah, no, we don't. It's very autonomous in the sense that like we just kind of discuss things on the Discord, with other Strata devs, and then we get input on something or help bring bugs to light around. I think right now the light banding that you can see on some maps, where there's like very visible banding of light, we are looking into fixing that. So we finally have graphics devs looking at maybe potentially fixing that. But that's the main thing, is like there are devs that have different capabilities compared to other devs. So like graphics programming or shader, programming, like stuff like that. It'd be great to get their input on, but yeah, it's really just like a matter of like bringing things to attention. So, yeah. Okay. I think we can call it good there for
Yeah,
the
I gotta go
stream.
soon.
Yeah, we did start a little late, but we did get some good questions asked. Thank you guys so much. There's somebody streaming Momentum, so we'll go and raid them. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you have more questions like these are great. Make sure to join our Discord if you haven't already. I can't type for some reason. There we go. And yeah, ask us any questions that you may have there in the Q&A live channel to be answered here, or just in honestly any channel. Try to pick one that's relevant, I guess. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll go ahead and raid the other streamer that we have going on here. And yeah. I'm hoping next stream we should have run styles in, as well as maybe our racing system implementation. So be on the lookout for the next stream and update, I guess, for Momentum. But yeah, that is not the place to type that. Okay. There we go. All right. Raid this guy. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, catch you all in the next stream that we'll do next month. Bye bye.
That is